historically, everybody looks at SitePro as a software-only company, and it doesn't typically tell the entire story.
My name's Trey Morgan. I'm the Senior Operations Engineer for Scout here at the Dollarhide unit. I am in charge of operations of the plant and field in Texas and New Mexico. The Dollarhide unit is a CO2 flood in the Devonian, and so we have headers that service injection wells that alternate water and gas injection. After doing studies on each injection pattern, we found that the field's been in a very stagnant state for a while. We were looking for a company that could help us establish measurement and I&E needs, fulfill those needs for us. And SitePro kind of, came in the door with a company from Lubbock. We thought that was pretty local for what we were doing. We didn't want a huge company. We wanted a smaller company that we could have a relationship with. And so that's kind of how it started.
So the primary issue that they encountered at Scout was it was a field that they acquired from another E&P company that had managed it and ran it for the last 20 or 30 years, and it was just pretty very dated, a lot of broken devices. So they were really lacking on the visibility that they could see with their current software and in devices.
So with our actuators being out of commission, pretty much the wells were just taking whatever fluid they wanted to take or CO2 they wanted to take. So the main point of bringing SitePro in was to reestablish control of the CO2 flood in the field.
Primarily, we're a software company, but we do a lot of different things in our field staff and engineers and the entire team. Everybody's pretty flexible on what we can do. So in this instance, it was more on the field services side. Initially, some of the physical work was, touching every device that's out there. Everything from flow meters to strainers to radars. Basically just combing through the entire field in every device and trying to figure out if it is functioning, if it isn't. And then once we determined what wasn't and needed to be replaced, then we worked on a parts order list and got that agreed upon.
With the help of SitePro getting our headers back up to date, we'll be able to switch over from wells that have been injecting CO2 for 4 to 5 years to injecting water. So that'll allow us to do that, and then also switch from the opposite, wells that have been injecting water for 4 or 5 years to CO2, and then actually control the volume that's being injected into those wells. So by doing that, we're going to get an overall improvement in our conformance with the CO2 flood.
Being able to be flexible enough to solve a solution for them or help them solve a solution when it comes to just labor and hardware and just the product knowledge of what's available today and what's the best that we've seen from a reliability in our encounters. Just shows the versatility of the company in general, being able to kind of fit whatever mode we need to for a customer.